name is Rachel Bessire, and I'm a registered dietitian on the Eastern Michigan University REACH team. I work in the Center for Health Disparities, Innovations and Studies, and coordinate all of our nutrition activities and projects. Today, I'm going to talk about food waste and how to reduce food waste. Did you know that 40% of all food in the U.S. goes uneaten and ends up in landfills? Data from the USDA indicates that most of that is fruits and vegetables. This is really sad because there are some simple, easy steps we can take to reduce our food waste. And I'm going to share some of those with you today. So number one is proper storage of fruits and vegetables. I won't be covering that in this video, but I will share a link that has some more information about proper storage. Number two is to not buy more than you need. Knowing how much produce you can go through in a week or two is a big factor in reducing your food waste. Number three is using fruits and vegetables you think may be going bad, but actually are still good to eat. I'm going to share some examples today of how you can use fruits and vegetables you think may be going bad, but actually can be turned into something tasty. So let's get cooking. So there are a couple things we need to do for food safety before we get started. Number one, if you have long hair, tie your hair back like I did. Number two, wash your hands to prevent from spreading bacteria and viruses. So the first tip I have for you is how to use broccoli stalks. So you can use broccoli stalks just like you do any other vegetable. You just need to make sure to cut it up small so that it cooks more easily. So I've chopped up this broccoli here with some other parts of the broccoli, and I'm just going to put it into this pan and then saute it, and then I can use it with any other vegetables in a soup or a curry. What I'm going to talk about is how to revive those limp fruits and vegetables. So if you have something like kale or other hardy greens that have thick leaves, you can actually soak them in ice water. I have a bowl of ice water right here. And you just leave them in there for 20 minutes and then take them out, dry them, and they should be all nice and plump again. If you notice that your carrots are getting dry, you can also actually store those in water in the fridge and they will rehydrate within a day and be good as new. So the next tip I have for you is to use any bruised or wrinkly fruit that you have, like peaches or plums or pears, and actually you can use those in smoothies. So as you can see, this one is pretty wrinkly, so we're just going to cut it up. And then I have my blender cup right here. And then I can add another one. I would probably add another one if I was making a smoothie, and then some non-dairy milk and maybe a banana to make it nice and thick, and a little bit of yogurt, and you'll have a delicious and nutritious smoothie. The next tip I have for you is repurposing your green onions or other vegetables that have roots. Like some lettuces, you'll see that they have some roots. So for those, you can actually cut the end off and place it in water and wait for the roots to grow and then plant it. And then for the top part, to avoid wasting the top of the green onion, we can cut those off and place them in a freezer-safe plastic bag, along with any other veggie scraps that you may have, like onion skins or celery or carrot tops. And then you can save that in your freezer and use it to make vegetable stock. So the last tip I have for you is using up those bell peppers or whatever peppers you may have that have gotten wrinkly or bruised, like this one I have here. I just cut off the bad parts and placed it on a baking tray with some parchment paper, and I'm going to bake them for 20 to 30 minutes at 425. And you can use roasted red pepper, blend it up in a soup or a sauce with other vegetables. The roasting just really brings out the flavor and still allows you to use up your vegetables. So I hope you enjoyed the tips that I shared with you today, and hopefully you'll share them with others. So let us know down in the comments below this video which tip you like the best and which one you think you'll use. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.